Yo, what's up? It's me again, and in honor of Juneteenth, I wanted to highlight my community and my people and all the special things that they do for the world. So today, we're going to talk about some of the coolest inventions brought to you by black people. Alright? First up, we got the potato chip. Yes, I know, potato chips made by a black dude, that's crazy, right? That's so cool. But anyway, yeah, potato chip was created in 1853, my apologies, by a man named George Crumb, who created it while working at a resort in Saratoga Springs, New York. That was really all the information I could find about him. These things aren't really too well documented, racism, stuff like that. But yeah, keep moving on. Up next, we got the modern day traffic light. The three-position traffic signal was created by an inventor named Garrett Morgan in 1923, who had actually gotten started out making sewing machines. Now, if only he could find a way for the traffic signal to not take so long. Garrett then went on to patent a breathing device he called the safety hood, which later on became the prototype gas mask used in World War I. Our next invention on the list is the home security system. Now, believe it or not, this was actually made by a nurse named Marie Van Britten Brown, who believed she couldn't rely on a fast police presence, which till this day is still true if you don't live in a predominantly white neighborhood. But moving on, her and her husband, Albert Brown, created the first home security system in 1966. It is now the foundation for video monitoring, remote control door locks, and alarm triggers we use today. The light bulb. Lewis Latimer invented a carbon filament for light bulbs which made them more affordable and last longer. He also contributed to the invention of the telephone and air conditioning. Oh, up next we got a really good one. Peanut butter. Yeah, I bet a lot of you didn't know a black person made peanut butter. That was pretty shocking to me when I first found out too. But I digress. George Washington Carver developed over 300 uses for peanuts. I guess he must have really liked peanuts. Which includes peanut oil, paper, and even rubber. Not too sure how that one worked, especially back then, but whatever. Carver's innovations would extend to crop rotation techniques that help preserve soil fertility and completely transforming United States agricultural practices. The automatic gear shift was created by a man named Richard Spikes, pretty cool name, in 1932. He became the man to create the automatic gear shift, which allowed drivers to switch gears without having to use a manual hand lever, making driving more convenient for everyone. Although that doesn't mean everyone should be driving just because it's more convenient. Our next invention is blood banks. Blood banks were created by Dr. Charles Richard Drew, who was known as the father of the blood bank. This is because the surgeon and medical researcher discovered that by separating the plasma in the blood, you could preserve the plasma and use it for transfusions. This outstanding and groundbreaking discovery saved lots of lives during World War II. And last but not least, the first internet search engine was made by a black person. I honestly didn't know that. That was one of the ones that I had not learned before. But it was created by a man named Alan Imtaj, I believe I'm saying that right, who worked as a system administrator when he was tasked with the project to find free software on the internet, which at this point was just in its early stages. And to do that, he made his job easier by making a program that did the work for him. So basically, he had used ChatGPT before everyone else had ChatGPT. In 1989, he created Archie, the first internet search engine. Honestly, it's really cool to see how black people have persevered and how we continue to persevere through a world that loves what we bring to the table, but not us personally. All that, and that's not even including the numerous amounts of trends that black culture has brought to and been used by society for forever. I mean, how many people do you think got into shoes because of Jordans? Or how many people do you think got into basketball because of Michael Jordan? Hell, even on TikTok, they were stealing dances from black girls and one, giving them no credit, and two, getting bigger than them off their own dances. Black people have always been the biggest contributors to culture in America. I can't exactly speak for the rest of the world, but I know they're biting our swag too. But at the end of the day, everybody want to be a nigga. Don't nobody want to be a nigga. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if you guys would like to see me do trends or culture that has stemmed from, well, black people. Yeah, shout out Paul Mooney. Shout out, of course, everyone on this list. And shout out Frederick Douglass. Okay, I'm gonna catch you guys. Peace.